Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations to the nominees. Nice to see you. Mr. Cooper, I enjoyed our conversation the other day. Nice to see you here in person today. As the nominee to be director of OPM, you're going to play a very significant role in overseeing policies that affect federal employee programs, of course, including those related to health care and employee benefits. And I just want to get your sense, your views about pro-life policies and how they may influence your approach in this role, because it's going to be very important to what you do. Are you familiar with the Smith Amendment? Does that ring a bell?
I'm familiar vaguely, but not with specifics.
Okay, well let me, that's fine. Let me just give you a little refresher. The Smith Amendment is a longstanding pro-life provision of law since 1982 that prohibits financial services and government appropriations from being used, and here I'll just quote the statute, for an abortion or the administrative expenses in connection with any health plan under the Federal Employees Health Benefits Program, which provides any benefits or coverage for abortions, except for in cases of rape, incest, and life of the mother. That absolutely includes OPM, and it's significant because prior to the Smith Amendment's enactment, OPM administered plans, these are federal health benefit plans, funded approximately 17,000 abortions nationwide yearly. This is with taxpayer money, I want to emphasize, costing the taxpayers almost $10 million a year. Now, that was 40 years ago. So the Smith Amendment has been in effect since that time. It enacts and represents this bedrock commitment that we have, that we don't use, whatever your position may be on abortion, and I'm 100% pro-life, but even if you're not, we have long agreed in this country we don't use taxpayer funding for abortions and for the administrative expenses associated with abortion. So with that background, will you commit to upholding the Smith Amendment and ensuring that OPM funds are not used in any way to support or promote or pay for abortion services?
Yes, Mr. Senator, look, if I have the opportunity to serve at OPM, I'm going to follow all of the laws and regulations, including the Smith Amendment, as you described. So good. Anything that is appropriate under the legal framework, I can assure you we'll follow.
Good, fantastic. Your predecessor in this role used her post to promote with a vengeance, if I might say, critical race theory, intersectionality, DEI. I mean, let me just hit a few of the highlights. This is Karen Ahuja. While she was Chief of Staff for OPM during the Obama administration, she praised civil unrest in the United States, praised it as a means of finally coming to terms with our racist history as a country. While she was OPM director, she published the government-wide strategic plan to advance DEI and accessibility, diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in the federal workforce. She created the Chief Diversity Officers Network Council. She issued guidance on gender identity, directing agencies to set internal policies and procedures on how to handle transitions, gender transitions that is, and how to support transitioning employees. That's a quote. She banned agencies from assessing salary histories before hiring because it could exacerbate pre-existing inequality. So let me just ask you, are you going to unwind all of that nonsense that the American people got a good hard look at in November, I might add, and said an emphatic no to the trans ideology, no to men in women's locker rooms, no to critical race theory and calling this country a racist country that's systemically evil and ruined and terrible? Are you going to put a stop to that in OPM and get OPM focused back again on its core mission? Yeah,
Mr. Senator, I want to make sure that we focus on how do we create a great workforce that is responsive to the needs of the people and that does so in a way that's efficient. As you well know, of course, the President has already issued executive orders with respect to the DEI departments in government, and we will fully comply with those.
Fantastic. You'll vigorously enforce those, I would assume, Mr.
Yes,
Cooper.
Senator.
Yes, very good. Mr. Ueland, it's nice to see you again, and I've enjoyed working with you over the years. Congratulations on this nomination. Thanks for being willing to do it. And the committee has just a tremendous letter in your support from the Susan B. Anthony list and the National Right to Life Committee, talking about your longstanding commitment to the pro-life cause, to the basic principle that every child born in this country deserves to be treated with equality and fairness, welcomed and protected. And it's a tremendous letter. It's great to see a member of the administration get this kind of support from the pro-life community. If this has not already been entered into the record, Mr. Chairman, I'd ask unanimous consent to do so.
Without objection.
Mr. Ueland, let me just, in the remaining moments here, let me just give you an opportunity to talk about what your priorities will be. And let me say, again, congratulations to you on this nomination. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Senator. I really appreciate that. Very quickly, obviously, to serve with honor and dignity and effectuate the President's agenda. In terms of the DDM specifically, make sure that what we're doing to protect our cybersecurity, the information of taxpayers and employees is advocated and ensured. See what we can do with newer technology and ways to help downsize, rescope, and reorient the federal government as the president has directed, and ultimately serve at the pleasure of the director and the deputy director for any other duties that might be assigned to me.
Very good. Congratulations to you both. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.